The ArcanaAngel, welcome in. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome in. We haven't had a full day today, y'all. I'm grateful, giving honor to the Most High, of course. Being able to get these messages out. We definitely want to live on a higher purpose, on a higher power, a higher vibration, right? We want to last for generations. We want to have some kind of input and purpose that really do last. So that's what I'm here for. We're gonna delve into it since this is for light workers only. That's what came out, right? When I was getting ready and meditating after those last videos, it was like getting ready for what's next. And this message is for the light workers. You know which light you walking in, right? And if you not, and if you don't know, well, maybe that's for you, so you can help bring it out, so you can actually walk into your true self. The vibration of today, that's what it's all about, right? Deciding to take authority over your life over the next 20 years, right? That'll be the next 20 years. I'll be going into my last cycle. Ooh, you heard that thing? But yeah, this is definitely for the light workers. If you're a light worker and if you know you're a light worker, hit that thumbs up. I am the Arcana Angel. I'm spirit led, cornbread fed. Make sure you subscribe and hit the bell because you don't want to miss your messages from the divine. We use this energy, we step into the universal energies that we would have more power, increased power. I'm going to be using the oh, hold on y'all. I'm gonna be using, I wanna light my Palo Santos tonight. I need a lighter. Where's my lighter? Get your by golly wow. Let's see. Oh, I think I found some fire. Yeah, I found some fire, y'all. So, as I was saying, I'm going to be using since we doing working for the light workers. I'm working for the light workers. I'm going to be doing a broken heart spread, right? Because we were dealing with the chakras. It came out that we need to do some heart chakra healing. This is not what that video is about, though. This is the, I guess you could say, the third part to that, because it's delving into the broken heart. Later on tonight, I'll probably do an all signs and give you a chakra for your own sign, specifically for you, because these are collective right now. Make sure that you listen to the end, because you already know confirmation rules the nation, right? Confirmation rules the nation. We're doing the heart spread, the broken heart spread. We've been nursing the pain. Letting go of the past ain't always easy, man. That's the hardest part. I was talking to one of my exes that wanted to get back. He did it to himself. He sabotaged the relationship himself. My pastor called it self-inflicted wounds. But he's a good guy. I know how to pick him. I just sometimes I pick them too soon, or sometimes I pick them too late. Right? The fruit I pick sometimes is too ripe, and sometimes it ain't ripe yet. So that's my problem. Timing. That's what I have to remember. One of my tests was remembering that it's not my time, that it's God's time, period. But he was wanting to get back with me, and we were talking, and I kept bringing up the past. And I had told him I wasn't opposed to getting back with him. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, I know how to pick him. And I wasn't opposed to getting back with him, but I kept bringing up the past. And I realized when I told him if he wanted to get back with me, that it would be like starting over. You'd have to woo me all over again, right? Because I've been hurt, right? He broke my heart. And I realized once I kept bringing up the past. I was like, we can't move forward like that. You know, we feeling good, having a good conversation, and then all of a sudden I'm triggered, and then there goes the neighborhood. So this spread, I picked this spread so we can clear out some of that heart space, so we can clear out that energy. We have just a little short time to use this. The energy is intense for us, but we could do it. So, on that note, I'm going to get right into it. Like I said, today is the 8 day examining what's working and what's not working and cutting it off if we don't need it, right? If we don't need it, what's the point of holding on to it? If it's not, if we can't use it, what's the point of holding on to it? So, the first card is going to be the heart of the issue. These are the chakra cards that I used earlier to explain in that video. And I hope that the vibe keep on going for us, right? We're in the we leaving out of the full moon stage. The moon is already waning, right? It's giving us time. This is the time during the waning season to give us the time to connect with ourselves. And that's the energy of what this reading, this full moon was all about, right? The real self, though. Taking a last look at the past and having a radical transformation. But you know, you got to lose the game. Stuff got to die out, right? Stuff have to die out to transform. We literally have to cut the head of the snake off for the snake to die. So just know if you are a light worker, that you are at the right place at the right time. You already know about divine timing. It's destiny. Go with the flow. I recognize the divine in you. If you've been busy, the waning moon phase, which is coming up like right now, is if you are a busy person, you're gonna have to make time. You're gonna have to make time. Period. If you it's a time right now to rest, right, and reflect, right, examine what's working and what's not. Hmm. Okay, so let's see, Spirit, show us what we need to see for the light workers. Show us what I need to see for the light workers, Spirit. I love that. You see, for the light workers, you can't get more on point than that, right? For the light workers, Spirit calling us out. Let's see. The trick with spending money lies in knowing with every fiber of your being that it will return, and so it must, as if on wings, the universe. I love it. The trick with spending money. Well, you know, money to me is represented by the pentacles, right? Pentacles are. I love this how this card has the sacral chakra and the heart chakra, and those were two of the main energies that came out earlier, right? But to me, pentacles are energy, right? Pentacles are the well-being and health. Like, know that if you spend it, it got to come back. What that boy Big Sean say, spend the check and get it right back. I think my lens might be a little, let me clean my lens, because hold on, y'all. I was trying to charge my phone. I was trying to charge my phone, and I might have picked it up wrong. See if I can get it a little bit more clear for you. Okay, that looks better to me. Just already. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, energies, pentacles, right? Pentacles also represent the decisions that we have to make. The number eight. Eight pentacles is all about working, right? Eight pentacles is all about the grind, the knowledge. Eight pentacles, that's all about the effort that we go put in. And eight pentacles is right before the nine of pentacles, which in that last reading, part two, it showed us that the outcome was the nine of pentacles. And if we right here, that our spirit is saying we need to take pride, knowing that it's coming back. Patience, do the work. We have to develop ourselves, basically. So I'm gonna lay these cards at. Like I said, I'm doing the heart of the matter spread. We gonna talk about well, the central issue is knowing that whatever you put out is gonna come back, knowing that it have to be a balance, right? Knowing that it will be restored. That's why you gotta make sure that you sow in the right places, and that's why you gotta make sure that you're not holding on. It's all about the giving and receiving, right? You gotta give and receive love. You gotta give and receive money. You have to give and receive. It's a give and take, right? Perfect balance. The balance is what's gonna give you the calm life that you're looking for. So I'm gonna lay these cards out, and then I'll explain them. The heart of the matter. Let's see. Look, and what came out for the very first card? The Eight of Pentacles. Period. Pooh. Period. Pooh. I'm trying to told you. I'm trying to told you. I love these. I actually do. This is a satisfying spread for me. The heart of the matter. Central issue. Right? The give and take. The giving and receiving. The being uncompromising. Underlying energy. The Five of Swords. Right? Look how he cutting them off. This is the energy we can't cut off. But see, he cutting off. It's like he watching his back. Right? You got to make sure that you're not obsessively watching your back, that you can't look forward and move forward, that you can't heal. He holding three swords. Three swords is the point when you're ready to heal. Next step is the four swords, when you can step back, when you can meditate. So once you cut them off, once you make the decisions that you need to make to move forward, these are people, places, and things that you have to cut off, obsessions that you have to cut off, thoughts that you have to cut off, obsessively thinking, right? Or opinions of what other people think. Like, make sure that you're not sabotaging yourself by letting criticism from anybody else, right, ruin your good time. Right? Five of Swords. That's the underlying energy. The second, the Eight of Pentacles, this card represents in this spread, in this position, how you see the issue. I see some of y'all feel like it's a lot of work, right? I feel like a lot of y'all think that you are getting better, and you are. This is the card of you've been doing good, you've been putting in the work, right? Yeah, you see yourself as a hard worker. You see yourself as efficient. I see you. I feel like a lot of y'all are definitely examining your self worth right now, your true self, right? Deciding to actually walk in the light, right? Actually wanting to walk in the light. But what's really going on is you still worried about other people, Three of Pentacles, right? Still worried about those losses, those lost job or those lost things or the lost time. I'm getting a whole lot of lost time. People, don't worry about the time that you lost. You're gonna get it back. And under this energy, it's time to collaborate with people. You have to be you, but Spirit is calling us to collab, to come together, to put something with something, to put the past, like this is a last look at the past, right? Not to dwell on it, but to use, oh, I love that. But to use the knowledge, right? We got to use the knowledge and move forward. I told you he had the three of the swords ready to move forward with the healing. The ace of swords is the clarity that you need to sit down, take a step back, evaluate, right? This is meditation time for the light workers. This is your time. This is your time to move towards peaceful judgment. Right up under that, justice with the wheel of fortune. This destiny, you just gotta go with the and the Ace of Pentacles under the with victory. It said, boy, this can't get no better than this. Can't get no better than this. I would love to look at this. Public recognition, karma rate, payback in time, something new, a new task, a new skill, something of value to take forward. That's why I said you can look at the past, right? And you can reflect on the past with the Hermit card right there. You can do that. But once you do that, he letting us take this one last look so we can use the skill and move on and use that in the future as a skill, as an asset, not as a hindrance. See, once we start concentrating on it, then that's the hindrance, right? But once we use it as an asset, then it's not a problem. Yeah, knowing what we know, the high priestess, right? Knowing what we know, the high priestess. Page of Pentacles. You have to start off. Sometimes you got to start off small. It's just starting off with a new understanding, right? First, the little spark of understanding. Right? The spark of curiosity. What's to come? That Ace of Pentacles, hard work. Right? You see yourself as working. You see yourself putting in the work. You know you putting in the work. Like, you know. You know you putting in the work. You getting better and better with time. Now, here come the evaluation, but you can use the help, right? Like I said, those things from the past, you can use the people around you, right? But now's the time to use the knowledge, collaborate, put something with something. And if they love you, right? If they really mess with you, then if they criticize you, take it out of love, right? The pink full moon that just passed, that was a time for us, and it still is. We still in that energy to evaluate the past, right? Evaluate ourselves, right? To move up out of our comfort zone, but really to clean ourselves up, to nurture ourselves. The Empress, right? The Empress is in this position. This is the unknown, what you don't know. What you don't know is how much you really have grown, or what you have used, how much what you have used and learned is going to be needed in the future, right? I love this. The Empress is all about passion, nurturing. The Empress is all about teaching. You the light worker, you the teacher. So you got to be ready. It's a task coming, but it's like you don't even know your whole purpose. The Empress, this is all four queens in one. This is being thoughtful, reflectful, and knowledgeable enough to express it and not hold it in. I love this card. The Empress, she plush, she covered, she I feel like she putting her best foot forward. The Empress, she relaxed. And what you don't know is once you express the real you, once you stop being conflicted, right? Once you stop letting your mind and your heart conflict each other, once you let your heart and your mind come together, that's when the cure gonna be found. That's when you go heal. That's when you're gonna be radically transformed. Radically transformed. Yep. So I can see right here the hierophant in this position represents where you want to go, right? You just want to be whole. You want to be free. You want to be found innocent, right? You want to come into union. You just want to come into union with the right with the right people, right? I just need to make sure I'm working with the right people. You're not opposed to joining, but why are you joining? Are you joining for you? Or are you joining for them? Are you joining for the applause? Or are you joining for the cause? You a light worker. What you doing? Are you doing it to build better communities? Are you doing it to increase your self worth? My heart looking a little flunky, y'all. Wonky. But you see it. You see the little heart. Yeah, the Hierophant. I love that. The Hierophant is what are you what in this position? I feel like what cycles are you gonna break? What have you been doing religiously over and over and over that you want to change, that you want to improve on, that you want to increase the value of? What is it that you've been keeping score of that you need to finally make the decision, right, or how you want to show up? The Hierophant. The Hierophant is education. You got two cards. You got teaching and learning. The heart chakra is all about giving and receiving. As you teach, as you have been taught, you have to give. As you have been taught, you have to give. Teaching and learning. That's basically what it's all about. You to be a good leader, you have to be a good follower. To be a good leader, you have to be a good follower. Let's see. Let's move. Let's see what the next. Oh, the Queen of Wands. In this position, it represents who or what can help your situation. The Queen of Wands, I love this because Queen of Wands is a strong person. Could be a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Strong, strong, strong Leo. Queen, the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is very straightforward. The Queen of Wands is a teacher and an entrepreneur. So I feel like Spirit is saying that you need a little bit more teaching. You need a little bit more knowledge, right? But the teacher is here. Like it's like, who are you? Who can you join with to get this knowledge to increase, right? Who you gonna ask to look at your projects to tweak it, right? To get the bugs out. Well, I can already tell that it says when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. So be aware. Be aware when you come, when you walking around and who you talking to, because I feel like it's somebody that's looking dead at you. Somebody that's looking dead at you. Like I said, they could be a business owner, right? They could be a real teacher in real life. It could be somebody that live on a farm. It could be somebody that does manual labor. It could be somebody that works in the tech field. It could be somebody that is a fireman. It could be somebody that works in the biochemistry field. It could be somebody that have a lot of tools and know what to do with them. Right? But it's somebody that, if you can be an entrepreneur, it's very disciplined. You have to be disciplined. I feel like they're going to help you get disciplined. The Queen of Wands is not the most disciplined person, but she do go with what she want. Remember, Spirit, we supposed to be building our self-esteem, knowing our self-worth, walking in our true self, walking in our purpose. God is here. This is like a, we done been called to the office, y'all. We done been called to the office. Yeah, so we need to find a, how do you say, a mentor. And I feel like it's somebody that's in your close vicinity. Could be somebody at the church. Could be somebody at your job. It could be somebody online. But you definitely have to find a mentor. I heard somebody say, it was Dick Gregory actually, and I meant to tell you about Dick Gregory earlier because Spirit asked us to drink water to cleanse our chakras, to help cleanse those sacral chakras and our heart chakras and our crown chakras, to soften us up, get us all mushy inside, I guess. But Dick Gregory, on a side note, quick fun fact. He said if you start feeling funny or feeling some kind of way, that you should drink 6 glasses of water back to back to back. Now I've done it because I have had those feelings, and it worked for me. It replenished me. Everything don't work for everybody, but I just want to let you know, if you wanted to try it, if you're feeling anxious or if you're feeling tired or you're feeling lack of energy, drink some water, 6 glasses of water back to back. And sometimes I can't drink 6, 8 ounce glasses. So I'll just fill up my cup, drink as much as I can drink, then I'll fill it back up and drink as much as I can drink. Like, so you have 6 times though, as much as I can. But Dick Gregory said, if you don't have a role model in your house, in your surroundings, in your circle, then you in big trouble. So make sure you subscribe and hit that bell, because if you don't have nobody in your house, nobody in your circle, nobody else close, you can definitely come here. I got tons of videos. All my information is in the description box. You can email me. You can call me. My phone number is on there. You can get in contact with me. You can become family and hit me up on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, whatever you need. I'll be there. uh, when you. Anyway, I ain't gonna even. I was gonna say this ain't even that. This ain't that. This ain't that. I ain't gonna. I ain't gonna do that. But that's how it made me feel. Like if you need somebody, I'll be there for you. I got you. Right? It's time to celebrate. This is our time to celebrate. Get what we deserve, and celebrate the good times. Right? Somebody, it's some music. Somebody either listening to some good music right now, or I don't know, but I heard what's that song? I heard it specifically like this song, Good Times. These are the good times. What year was that song? Somebody drop that in the comment. Help me out, child. I can't do it by myself. Each one reach one. But I love that song. And it just came up. So I know maybe that year or something in that year happened specifically, you know. But anyway, this is your good time. We manifesting. The challenges is you not trusting yourself. You're not letting it happen naturally. You resisting, right? Quit resisting the flow. If you resist the flow, how you gonna win? Look at all these major arcanas that are out. You already know major arcanas are things that we can't. That's not us. That's definitely messages, spirit is traced like a higher level. That's what I'm trying to say. It's a higher level of consciousness, right? It's the architect. It's the reason why we do things. And some of it is the challenge is communicating. We just don't know how to communicate. We got communication challenges out here. We got money challenges out here. We got emotional challenges out here. We got drive challenges out here. People just confused and they hit mental challenges out here. And don't get me wrong, I say mental challenges. I got a video that's not that old. I do mental health checks every now and then because, like I said, if you don't have nobody, you got me. I'll help you. You don't have to struggle and go through alone. Cause anxiety is real out here, right? If we go increase our energy and get the things that we want, we can't be afraid. And just because it's a challenge, uh, some people thrive in challenging situations. Some people are test takers, right? But if you're not a test taker, it's things that you can do. Check out that part two. I mean, that part one on that block chakra video. We talked about things that can help you. The meditation is definitely one for sure. Right? Controlling your thoughts, gathering your thoughts. But the challenge is you resisting, not moving, not going with the flow, scared to take a step. You think you don't have enough money, or you think you don't have enough love, or you think you don't have enough passion, you think you're not attractive enough, right? You think you don't know enough. But you do. You do. Don't fret, my pet. Because the outcome is the star, light workers. The outcome is the star. You know, the star is in limitless possibilities. All possibilities. You know, the star is anything can happen. The star is those miracle healings we was talking about in those chakra videos. This is the season when Jesus did the healing in the Bible. If you're a Christian, if you're not a Christian, it's a Bible. It's a book called the Holy Bible, and it's a prophet named Jesus, the Son of God, or whatever. It's prophet, Son of God, or whichever, however, he ascended master, for sure, right? Because he came down and did the thing. Came from the spirit to the natural, found that perfect balance, right? So into us, taught us how to do it. Don't be deceived. The star card is also letting your friends help you. right? But it's the ultimate healing, ultimate possibilities, unlimited possibilities. This is also entertainment. Some of you might want to get out and be entertained or be in the entertainment business. This is, you can do it. This is, as a light worker, walking in your purpose and serving the heavens and the earth, as above, so below, right? Total enlightenment. We talked about the seven chakras, right? But this looks like an ascension to me, right? Here go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is the outcome for the light workers. Ultimate ascension, a higher spiritual enlightenment. Kind of like a brilliance. Like you gonna be walking down the street, you gonna have a certain glow, a certain shine. Like that's that glow I want. I know. I'm letting God, using help, getting a teacher. I remember Kanye said, "Can't nobody tell me nothing." Well, this ain't them times right now. You gonna have to listen to somebody, because we moving into a new money system with this crypto, this online money. We are moving into new ways of school and dealing with our kids. When we get a robot in the house, we gonna have to learn how to deal with it, right? You gonna have to ask somebody. I had a very passionate discussion with a friend of mine yesterday about the navigation, and he said navigation, it's a good thing, and I was like, yeah, it is a good thing. But then, I'm super woke, so it's hard for me because it's a lifestyle. It's not something that I just turn on when I turn the cameras on. Like, I'm on. I'm definitely on. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't on, sit down. Some of y'all kneeling right now. You're half up. You don't know if you need to sit down or stand up. I'm standing up because I'm on, right? And that's a blessing and a curse, but that's another video. I might have to do a car convo on that. The blessing and the curse of being woke. For real. And so I was telling him, yeah, GPS is good. The navigation system on your phone, the maps, that's great. But I mean, ultimately though, they're directing the masses to what they think is best for you, right? But thank God for free will, that you can decide, that you can choose what's best for you. You got options, and every one of these options, 8 pentacles, 8 stars. Everything that you ever did and everything that you ever will do will give purpose to people here in these days and in the next times. Keeping that vibration. That's why we got to keep our vibration strong so we don't die out. Because some stars, they die out. They 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 dwindle down, right? We don't wanna dwindle. We don't wanna dwindle. I wanted to pull a card. Just put one on each. I'm gonna just go around and put one on each and clarify a little bit. Go a little deeper. Break this thing down like a pound. Break this thing down like a pound. We got Libra out here. We got Taurus out here. We got Capricorn out here. We got Virgo, Aquarius, Leo, Virgo, and Gemini so far. So if I called your sign, you might want to pay specific attention to these messages, in the knowing that when you right now, you're in the giving and receiving part of the relationship with spirit, right? So you have to make sure you stay pure. You have to make sure you stay innocent. You have to make sure you nurture yourself. We're in transformation times, right? Remember, your attitude determines your altitude. And as a light worker, you held at more responsibility. You held at a higher level, right? It's like the Blues Brothers. So it just made me think, when I looked at that, it looked like he had glasses on, the meme with the shades on, and I just thought of Blues Brothers. You on a mission from God. So It's up to you what you do with it. You know what happened to Jonah and everybody else that didn't accept the mission or that failed. Adam, he accepted the mission, but he let outside influences, Eve, deter him, make him miss his goal as being the total perfect guy, right? Wow. Underlying energy, the magician. It's happening, y'all. That one, you know, ones are all about initiative. Being it's happening, right? So don't be afraid. That one symbol, when you see a one, you need to know you need to have courage. One by itself, because you got something new coming, right? You can't be afraid. It's time to be courageous. And one is a symbol of leadership. It's time to take the lead. Time to take the lead for sure. I like that the way this look, the Page of Pentacles going towards the magician, right? It's like when that offer come to you, when that opportunity come to you, what you go do with it? I know you. It's on the way too. It's movement. It's movement. It's on the way. But when the opportunity is presented, don't be how do you say? Don't be so too enthusiastic, right? Dial down the optimism, because we talked about that. That'll start moving into the obsessive behavior, right? Wanting to gain it so bad that you try to gain the world, you lose your soul. That's what we don't want to do, right? So be reasonable the way that you handle things. Yeah, you got the skills. Remember, the magician came out over here. You got the skills. That was what you was doing, doubting your abilities. The spirit is saying, no, you ready. Look at that Ace of Pentacles. No, here's the Ace of Pentacles. This opportunity, look, it's a page right here. This is on the way. Page is movement. Page is saying this is an innocent opportunity. This is an opportunity. Be open to receive it. If you open to receive it, it's going to turn into this big old blessing. This is God's gift, right? But it's coming through a person. It's coming from a person. It's as above, so below. It's going to manifest down through a person. God, it's not going to rain out the sky. It's coming through a person. Following your true intuition. Trusting your instincts. The Eight of Pentacles, and you got the Queen of Wands. Like I said, time to, everything that you needed to know, that you have learned, that you went through, it was to teach you a lesson. It was to teach you how to be more confident, teach you how to walk in your power, teach you how to decide that this is a lifestyle and not just an opportunity. Or something like that. You know what I'm saying? It's not a wham bam, thank you, ma'am. This is something that you can grow on and progress. This is more of a career and not a job. This is a job by itself. With this Queen of Wands, this is a career. Right? So if you was definitely wanting a career, wanting to be more confident, wanting to gain more money, more power, you right here, right now. But you're going to have to step forward with confidence. You're going to have to express what you really want to get the job done. You're going to have to express what's going to really make you happy and express what's really on your heart. If you're a light worker, you can't be afraid to express yourself and do it good. Right? I know you want to work with people, and I know the question of who is the people, who is the teacher, right? Or if I'm the teacher, who is the student, right? That's the underlying issue. The moon card, you don't know everything. You just walk in your purpose. You just do the work, be where you're supposed to be, and everything gonna come together just like that moon and that sun. It's gonna come together. You right here at the right time. The moon card. Remember, I was saying about being realistic. If somebody's trying to partner up with you and they being too enthusiastic, too in a rush to try to get you to do something, don't do it. If it's even if it sound like, man, I don't know, don't do it. Not this time. Not this time. Don't do it. Hmm. And I know that you was doubting yourself. The strength card came right out over the Empress. Remember, I was telling you about the conflicting of the mind and the heart and stepping into your power. This is embracing it. That's another eight. Two eights is all about gain. But you gotta live. You gotta give up those old ways of thinking that you're not good enough, that you don't have enough, right? And just keep pressing forward. The strength card is all about making the effort, using force. Uh, you gotta use some kind of force. Like I said, it's not go. You gotta use some kind of effort. It's not just go come to you. It's not gonna rain out the sky. It's not gonna come to you. You're going to go to it if you stay on your path. If you walk the path, you'll go to that. Even though it's gonna be ups and downs and curves and dips and all of that, if you stay on the path, you will get there. You don't know who, you don't know how, but just know you right at the gates, right? Make sure you not in your ego. Make sure you're not in your ego. Not too comfortable. Not comfortable in an uncomfortable situation. Spirit is saying you have to be a little bit more sociable too, because remember he said that it's gonna come through a person, right? So with the Three of Cups, yeah, with the Hierophant, it's gonna come through a person, a small friend group, somebody that's close, a sister, a brother, a friend, a co-worker. But this somebody that think like you. This is somebody that's optimistic. This is you wanting some friends, new groups, wanting a relationship, wanting to come together. This is it happening. That's it happening for you. That's it happening for you. I love the way the energy that this is going. Right? It's always good when you with friends, when you with other believers, when you with people that think like you. Remember, we said what or who can help your relationship? And the Queen of Wands came out. And the Queen of Wands represented the teacher, right? Uh, the Eight of Pentacles came out right on top of it, but in reverse. I feel like this is, it's not go. I'm not gonna say it's not gonna have no business, because oh no, that's not the I'm sorry, that's yeah, that's who you wanted to help. Yeah, that's the one. I'm sorry. The Eight of Pentacles in reverse with the King of Wands, with the Queen of Wands. Right here, the Queen of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles is right. It's where how you see it. But right now, the Eight of Pentacles is in reverse. So it's actually not actually what it is. It's like you need to put forth more effort. That's the teacher. That's why it's like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta send somebody to help you tighten up your skills, help you tighten up your lingo, help you tighten up your books if it's a financial issue, help you tighten up your relate. It's the teacher, because it's something about the effort that you putting in, or you not having patience, right? Because some of y'all being called to go back to school and or take a class, and you don't think you have enough time, but you're gonna have to make time. That's what Spirit said. This is the time during the waning season. If you can't, if you so busy in a rush, you're gonna have to consciously make time. You're gonna have to consciously decide, hey, I got to do this. I gotta go take this. I gotta go get my CDL, else I can't drive trucks. I gotta go take the TB test, or else I can't be a nurse. Right? So you're gonna have to take your abilities to the next level. And it's gonna involve dedicating yourself to the mission, dedicating yourself to the craft. Because I feel like you haven't been with this Eight of Pentacles in reverse with the Queen of Wands. It's like you haven't been dedicating yourself. You might have been doing it, but you might have started and stopped, started and stopped. That's why if you have a person, a mentor is somebody that can help you, that's dedicated to helping you improve. They'll call you in the mornings and say, good morning, did you run today? They'll call you at night or at lunch and say, did you eat today? They'll call you in the afternoon and say, how's it going so far? Right? They'll stay on your row. They'll try to help get it done for you. And the challenge, I told you, doubting yourself. The challenge is not